Hello everyone, and welcome to another Matt Plays. Although this should almost technically be Matt Tries, but oh my god, I'm in the closed beta, and now they have lifted all keep quiet stuff. So, welcome everyone to the first possible day that, without Bethesda's consent, we can actually make online videos. So, I do have two characters here. I have Batya, one of my normal female characters. Usually when I have her in a fantasy setting like this, she does tend to be a dark elf. And I have Matt the Mad, because Mad Matt is a name that apparently already got taken. Not sure how. But Matt the Mad is actually my co-op character with Aaron from Lounge Leads. So we're going to stick with Batya for today. And then we're going to play, say about a half hour or so. So it'll be about close to 10 after when we're done. Kind of hoping that the Elder Scrolls stream would be popping around by now, but I guess not. Oh, just barely got to play just a few seconds there. Alright, so in case you're wondering, yes, you can very easily get into third person. I'm literally doing this with the middle mouse button. But I find that I really don't care for that because you need to be targeting a lot. And I find it much easier to target what you're doing by actually looking directly in its face and then stabbing it in the eyes. Let's see here. Where am I? That's right, I keep dying around here lately. I'm in the midst of a quest line that is probably way too big for me. And I need to go back and get some more armor, I think, because actually I'm really out here probably ahead of where I should be, or when I should be, rather. So I believe what I'm attempting to do right now is actually find some more metal. Not to mention, along with crafting, fighting random monsters is usually a good way to level things up a bit. Can't see me. Take everything. It's very easy to loot stuff, I find. I have not had a problem with anything like clustering up or anything when it comes to grabbing stuff. Huzzah! Aha! So in case you're wondering why I'm running around not far from the road, but not any further, is because this... I have to say that this game is very much walled off in a lot of places, like here. I understand it's to keep me from going that way, which is pretty much a level, like, almost 20 area. But it does feel very linear in spots, and I will admit that there's a few slow spots here and there as well, where it feels like there's not really anything going on when there could be. But overall, I have been enjoying this quite a bit. It's a level 5 spider. Hi there, spider. Oh, come on. Watching that hit bar, because I've actually been killed by these things a couple times when I first came out here. But it appears I've done quite well. Holy smokes, that hell of a spider. It had an axe and everything on it. Oh, jute. I don't really do clothing making, but you know what? I'll grab stuff when I see it. If I do stay on this game long enough, or manage to be on it long enough, I might actually sell stuff and store it in the markets and stuff. Admittedly, I'm not sure how things will go for me once this thing is done being in a beta and it's a pay-to-play, but you know, at least I'm adding my own 10 cents worth into it. I'm sure if we really want to play it again, some of my friends might help with footing the bill, you know. So I really do enjoy it. Despite some of the flaws that I've mentioned before, I find them to be more like nitpicks. Yeah, there could be a lot more, but it also could be a lot worse. Because I remember, I'm technically in Morrowind right now, you can tell because of the mushrooms and everything. I remember being here before in the original game of Morrowind. Yeah, giant sky flying creatures that attack you from the clear blue out of nowhere, like every 20 to 50 feet. Yeah, I could deal without that. That's definitely a bonus to this game. They've added up the graphics and they got rid of the "oh my god, stop spamming me" problems that the original game kind of had here and there. I'll give them one thing. The original, they tried to make it much harder to survive and made it much more of a survival game. But they really didn't need to, is the problem. Ooh, here we go. Finally. I don't know if I just kept overlooking them or what, but I finally found it. And while, yes, technically you're not the only hero, I do not find it that hard to believe that there's a lot of other people kind of going through some of the same problems at the same time as your character. And I'm sure that just the small pocket of talkable NPCs aren't the only ones that have gone through all of this. So it does make some sense that there's more than just you, because I would think if as many bad guys as there should have been, you would have been overrun quite quickly in a lot of the things that have been going on. I like that I managed to, by accident, pick the right group that started me in Skyrim and then tossed me to Morrowind. The two places I wanted to see the most out of this game if I got in on the beta. And as you can see, as you've seen, I'm still collecting away at the iron ores. Check this way one more time before I just head back and see what I can do. Essentially, if you want decent equipment early on in this game, you need to start making it yourself, because no one else will. You need to start making it yourself or selling the stuff so you can have money to purchase it off of a market or something, if they have a market ready. Again, I'm not sure on that because I've not actually tried to explore that. Look. Ah, guts. You can kill little creatures like that, and when you get something like guts that's actually used for a fishing lure, nothing, not even the small animals, go to waste entirely. Yeah, I'm gonna head back one more time. So that's about 10 minutes of technically horsing around. Well, let's head back and see if I can craft anything. I've heard from Erin, who unlike me has actually played Skyrim, that the crafting system was really different, so she didn't catch on to it right away. Whereas I kind of felt like I kind of instinctively knew what was going on just by looking around at things for a few minutes. I've yet to figure out why some of the enchanting stuff for your weapons doesn't work. Me and Erin both couldn't figure out why that wasn't working, but it just wasn't for some reason. Maybe we'll figure that out this weekend, maybe we won't. We'll see. I do love their water effects. Got some very nice water effects. The grass is plentiful enough to make it feel real, but not overwhelming as to bog the computer down. Past the jumping jacks person here. And yes, I've seen plenty of male players who will run around with their characters naked, apparently. Now then. Actually, what I need to check first is my character. Inventory, maybe? Yeah, that inventory. Level 6. What am I right now? I am level 6. Do I need to upgrade anything else? I should start getting ready to upgrade things, but I don't need to equip them immediately. Oh, I definitely do need to do research. That's right. I have some stuff I wanted to research. Here we go. There we go. It takes a few seconds to try and figure out how to do it too. There. Now I'm going to be researching that for about 6 hours. That's, I believe, partially to figure out how it gets the bonuses it gets, also, but to also learn that particular weapon for that particular style, I believe, as well. Well, that's going on, though. Let's see here. I don't need the battle axe. It's a weak one, too, so let's extract what we can out of that. Don't think I have any armor I can extract, so no, nothing there. And all the iron ores I've been collecting. It takes 10 at a time to make ingots out of them, and they can vary anywhere between 6 and up to over 12 ingots at a time, from what I noticed the last time at least. And my character is a two-handed sword wielder, so what I'm thinking of doing here is getting some goodies for her, and I don't know how to get any of that kind of stuff, so we'll have to wait on that. So the next level I can make is a level 8. Let's make another one right away. And then we can start working on the armor. And I only got the chest piece and we're done for that for right now. Okay, cool. We didn't get as much done as I had hoped that I would be able to get done, but it's at least a start. Now then, should check. No, that's something else. J for the journal. I always keep pushing L for log. Legacy of the Ancestors. Well, 8 and level 3. Actually, I should probably follow the main story then, because apparently that's what I really need to do right now. So it's focused. Oh, that's not the focus. So is that it? No, that's it. Over that way. As you can see, there's a couple of things that you'll find on your compass up there. The white buildings, that tends to be locations, I think. Yeah, like that right there is what's was picking up, or that there is what was picking up on the compass. But then you'll see like the little black markers, like the one that we had back over that way, like this one here. And that's quests you can still go after right now, but you aren't necessarily on your to-do list or immediately on your follow right now list. Whereas the one with the white marker will be the one that you're trying to follow right now, and sometimes you might not notice it right away because it'll be hidden above a doorway, making the white arrow very, very small. Let's see here. Somewhere over that way. Wow. That's way out in the fields. But okay.